and Yanez have been making us green with envy over the past few months as they explore the beautiful African continent, traveling savvy through all of the different countries, assisted of course by the Nedbank and American Express GlobalTravel Card. But you too could see yourself travel with ease, and joining us this morning to tell you how you can get your hands on one of these is Vanessa Singh from Nedbank. Vanessa, nice to have you back in studio. Always good to see you.
Yeah, great to be here.
Yeah, and always exciting talking about traveling. Don't you just love traveling abroad?
Oh, it's amazing.
Absolutely wonderful. Now, talking about the Global Travel Card, fantastic card to have with you at all times when you do go travel. But firstly, how do you purchase it? How does it work?
It's so easy. All one has to do is to go to a Nedbank Forex outlet and purchase one.
Now, with any bank card out there, there's certain fees associated with it. Now, does the same apply with the Global Travel Card?
So the nice thing is that once you've bought a card, you've got it for life, and you keep reloading it. But the initial charge of buying the card, so it's once off, it's just over 100 Rand, it's 114 Rand to buy the card, but it's a once-off fee, and you keep reloading it, and that's the only fee you pay.
Right. That's fantastic,
Yes.
I think. And in terms of currencies loaded onto, can you load different currencies when you go to different countries, obviously?
We have 3 different types of cards, and it caters for most popular destinations in the world and the currencies that are accepted in those countries. So the common ones are the dollar, so there's a specific dollar card, there's a pound sterling, and there's a euro card. And between any one of those 3, you can travel anywhere in the world.
And just before you obviously leave for your journey abroad, how do you actually put money on the card?
Oh, it's easy. Just, you can go to any Nedbank outlet, Forex outlet, and you can either deposit cash, or we can transfer it from a Nedbank account, hopefully from a Nedbank account, or a Nedbank card, your normal credit card or your check card, transfer it from that onto this specific travel card, and it's secure.
And what about the exchange rates? I mean, does that influence the fees of the card at all?
No, it's a flat fee of 114 Rand. The only exchange rate is the going rate at the time that will convert to that rate. But the nice thing is that once you've converted your South African rands to the currency that you want, there is no currency risk when you're traveling.
I see, which is great. So we know now how to get your hands on one of these cards. We know how to put money on it. But what about if you are already abroad and you want to add extra cash onto the card? How would you do that?
American Express is so widely accepted, and the moment you see an American Express outlet, all you have to do is go in there and reload if you want to. And
So
some of us do overspend when we're overseas.
It happens, you see something nice, you buy it, sometimes go a little bit over budget, but that's okay as long as you can with reload with ease, of course. Now, what about something like a backup card? Do you get a backup card? Because having one card could prove quite risky.
Yeah. I think most people when they're traveling, they least realize that they can lose their cash or their cards. And you could get stranded in a foreign place. And the nice thing about this, you always get 2 cards. The money that you have in your card is safe. So you have one on you which has a specific PIN, and your backup card has another PIN. So keep your backup card in a different place. So if you do lose your first card, you have your backup card, all your money is safe on it. And so you'll never be stranded anywhere.
Oh, I think that's brilliant, because I've heard so many horror stories of people's wallets being stolen, and then they are stranded, completely stranded. What do you do in a foreign country when you lose your wallet?
Oh, it's hard.
Vanessa, thank you so much for joining us. Give us a bit more info about the Global Travel Card. But what is your absolute favorite thing about it?
The worst thing is when you want to buy something overseas, you have always got to do this mental calculation. You got to convert it into, you swap up in South African rands and that denomination or that currency you're with. And having to mentally, it's taxing to keep converting, and you find out just how expensive things are when you're traveling. But the nice thing, the peace of mind that I get with this card is I'm paying in the currency that a goods or services is advertised in. I don't have to go through this mental agony of doing the currency conversions each time.
Brilliant. And that currency conversion, it can get quite tricky at times. Vanessa, thank you so much. That was, of course, Vanessa Singh from Nedbank talking to us about the Global Travel Card. And on that note, tune in to Top Travel tonight on SABC3 at 8 p.m. to see how Jeannie and Yanez explores the African continent.
Be more savvy. Get an emergency backup card with your American Express Global Travel Card. Make savvy travel happen. Visit any Nedbank Forex outlet today.